away you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. Thank you, Nick. That's the talented and lovely Nick, our production manager here at FM 106.9 The Lodge. And for all you know, we're already going. We just start whenever.
You didn't hit record, right? Or did you? Maybe you did.
That's the beauty of a podcast.
I wasn't watching you. I got to keep a closer eye.
Mamacita, yeah, it is time to go beyond the board. Hey, fun seekers, all of my fun-seeking, lodge-loving friends out there. I am Stephan Reynolds. I'm the Lodge Activity Board for FM 106.9 and 93.3, The Lodge. And so I'm on there a couple times a day talking to you nice, shiny, happy people about things to do, places to go, people to see. But then we decided, hey, what if we could let that breathe a little bit, let it marinate, really do a deep dive on the many things that there are to do, because there just isn't enough time in the Lodge Activity Board to get to all of it, or we wouldn't be able to play any music. And we do like to play some music on the Lodge from time to time. Yes, we love it. We love the music, but we also like the Lodge Activity Board. So this is your chance to hear more about things to do, but that isn't all. It's also my chance to introduce you to people that you might be familiar with, but maybe you want to know more about. I have a rotating co-host du jour, and today I have the honor and privilege of being joined by one Miluzka McCarthy. She is the marketing director for the Sister Bay Advancement Association. Welcome, Miluzka.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. I'm so excited. I'm, number 3 on the podcast here, so feeling pretty special.
Yeah, you should feel special, and I'm feeling special that you would join me for this, and you have a lovely voice. Can I just begin by saying that?
Oh, thank you. You want to host me sometime on the show live? I'd love to do that. So anytime you want me to voice something, let me know.
We'll call this your audition right here, and so far you're passing it with flying colors. Yes, you've got a great broadcast voice. We can use more of that around here, and you also have a very lovely and exotic look, if you don't mind my saying. People will want to know that listening out there. And that goes along with a very exotic name. You're the first Miluzka I've ever met.
Well, there you go. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one in Door County.
So tell us about this name. How does it come about?
Well, my mom is actually from Peru, but I was born and raised in Sturgeon Bay. So I'm a local to some, but, there are some people here who say you're from Sturgeon Bay. It doesn't count.
I love that name, Miluzka. Yes, now I know a Miluzka, and I haven't met a Miluzka that I didn't like so far.
Good to know.
So you're here to talk to us about some stuff going on in Sister Bay. Boy, you Sister Bay Advancement Association people, you keep us hopping. You've got something for us to do all of the time. Where do we begin? Well, I want to begin with this weekend. She's a brick house, the block party. Yes, what is a block party?
Yeah, so this weekend we have the Brick Party by the Bay, and it's really a Lego event. We can't use the term Lego because it's not sponsored by Lego, but that's what it is. So inside Sister Bay Village Hall, we have plenty of displays built by WISLUG, the Wisconsin Lego Users Group, and they're semi-professional builders.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Oh, yes, and it's very, very serious to them. This is something that they do in their spare time, but it's what they love to do. So it's really fun to have them come in and bring their huge builds. I mean, last year they brought us a build of Al Johnson's, they brought a train village, Cana Island Lighthouse, so some familiar Door County landmarks, but then also some things that are from other events that they do that they bring as well. So it's really, really interesting and cool to talk to those people and see how they put it all together.
Put it all together. Yeah. I like that, literally. And let me take you back, if I might, to when I was a young lad playing with Legos. Can I use the word Lego? Is that all right?
Oh, yeah. We can talk about Legos. We just can't call it a Lego event.
Cool. Lego. That felt good. So, Lego my ego. I don't know. That's digressing now. So, no, Legos, when I was a youngster, all we did was kind of put them together and make these kind of crude little blocks, houses, whatever. And then it evolved, and now kids are making replicas of the Millennium Falcon and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely. And it's not just kids, though. I mean, there are lots and lots of adults who enjoy this. It's kind of a stress reliever of sorts for them. They just kind of get in the zone and make these amazing builds. It's another art form, really, once you see what they put together.
Is it a competition as well, as far as we know? Do they ever compete in Lego building?
They do. So they go to different events. The one that we host is purely just for observing, for fun. Nicolay sponsors the event, Nicolay Bank.
It's an exhibition.
Yes, it's an exhibition. But Nicolay does host a kids contest, which is wrapping up, I think, this week, so that local kids can enter their own builds and have a chance to win some prizes there. But the rest, the professional builders, is just exhibition for us. Exactly.
Cool. And what else can we do besides build Legos? You got some food, you got some music. What else happens at a big block party?
Yeah, so inside the Village Hall will be the exhibition, and then outside, they bring thousands of bricks or Legos for the kids to play with. So that's really the highlight for the kids. Once they see this gigantic table of Legos, they just go straight there, and they're building their own creations. But we're also going to have on Saturday the Baron of Bubble, and we're so excited to have him. He creates giant bubbles.
Wow.
I mean, you've ever seen them before where people, oh my gosh, really, really fun.
I can't believe you landed the Baron of Bubble for this event.
I know. It was a difficult thing to do.
That's
but
cool.
I do what I can.
Yeah, you do it, and you're doing a fine job. You are a wonderful marketing director. Congratulations on the recent promotion.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love it. It's really a lot of fun.
Well, just up the hill there from where all this is going on is an establishment that maybe you've heard of before, Husby's Food and Spirits, and they love to have music in their outdoor garage bar, and they're going to do so over the next few nights. Let's pick it up with, how about Thursday night? Hopefully you're listening to this before Thursday night, because if you are not, then you might have missed Dirty Deuce Outdoor Garage Bar Thursday night at Husby's. And then on Friday night, The Big Woo. Could you say that once, Miluzka, please?
The Big Woo.
It's fun to say, isn't it?
It is fun to say. I think they came last year as well, and it was a great show, so I'm excited to have them back.
I thought you would enjoy saying that. I wanted to share that experience with you. And then on Saturday at Husby's is going to be the Raglanders. They have been there before. They're a wonderful band. I believe they play some bluegrass and some fun music like that. And then on Sunday, Todd Carey, and he won't be alone. He's going to be with his friends.
Ah, with his friends. Even better. Well, he just had a baby, I think, so maybe the baby will make an appearance too.
Do you know Todd?
I don't know Todd, but he's come to Husby's before, so he's kind of follow him on social media. So if he's listening, which I'm sure he is, to your wonderful podcast here, congratulations on the baby, Todd.
Thank you for the plug for Beyond the Board, or BTB as we call it around here. Yeah, I was at the garage bar on I don't know what day recently, and I saw Todd getting warmed up. He hadn't been joined by the friends yet, because it is called Todd Carey and Friends, but he's a talented dude, good-looking dude. He's got it going on, and now he's got a little baby.
Yeah, he's building the family.
Little hands, little feet, little baby. Maybe he'll do some Dave Matthews. And what else should I say about this place, Husby's? We talked about Sunday, and then Monday is open mic night. They want you to get up and perform, and by you, I mean anyone out there listening to me that wants to get up and perform and has some musical talent and ability. And even if you don't, I don't think that is a deal breaker. And then Tuesday, the Cherry Pickers. And then on Wednesday, the Adam Haste Band. Make haste. Get to Husby's on Wednesday for the Adam Haste Band. Sneezy. There's another word that's fun to say. Can you say sneezy?
Sneezy.
Bless you. It's an old Lodge Activity Board joke from way back. I need to retire
just too
it.
Excited about that.
Yeah, I know. The Chocolatiers, they're going to play a week from Friday. That's July the 26th. And then on the 27th, I'll go that far out. July 27th, Kathy Greer and the Troublemakers will be back at it at the Outdoor Garage Bar at Husby's. Kathy Greer, that's blues. And that woman can throw down. Have you ever seen her perform?
Yeah, actually, the last time that I saw her was at the garage at Husby's, and she actually got up on the bar and she was rocking out. She was having a time, and everyone else was enjoying it too.
She
it was amazing.
Making trouble, wasn't she? That's a good name for her band then, the Troublemakers, getting up on the bar and all that. And why is that date so familiar to me? July 27th. Because it's my birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday to you. Everyone out there, I'm sure, is wishing you a happy birthday as well.
Thank you very much. And this year, I'm going to feel a little like Molly Ringwald in 16 Candles, because that same day, the 27th, Saturday, my niece, Stephanie, and her beau, Nick, are going to get married in Ephraim. And so no one is even going to care or even remember that it's my birthday.
Well, at the wedding, I'm sure they might give you a little little shout out.
I doubt it.
No, probably not.
I suggested, this got shot down. I suggested having a separate table right by the gift table for the wedding couple, maybe another table for the birthday gifts, and that ain't happening.
Yeah, you can't upstage them on their wedding day. Sorry.
It's a no-go.
And now you fall on the anniversary, so it's a no-go. You might want to change your birthday now.
Well, let's get back to what is going on in Sister Bay. Hey, what's this? You got some kind of bus running around there or something? Some new way to get around? What's going on there?
Yeah, so the village of Sister Bay has recently revived the idea of the trolley that they had a couple years ago. It's not a trolley, though. It is a shuttle bus, and it runs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It runs a route throughout the village. It's fare-free, so anyone can get on, visitors, locals, workers, anybody, and it runs from 11 a.m. until 1 a.m.
Oh, right down to the end of bar time.
Yeah, so we're trying to do a couple different things with the bus, or the village, rather. They're trying to alleviate some traffic, so people don't have to worry about parking, and also making sure that people are getting home safely. So
I say that's a win-win situation is what it sounds like to me.
Absolutely. I mean, it's only been running for 2 weeks so far, and we've had really good ridership. I think the first week we had over 400 people ride the bus, so that's really great for a program that just started.
And what are you calling this thing again?
It's the Sister Bay Shuttle Bus.
The Sister Bay Shuttle Bus.
Yes.
Catch it, ride it, and it's free. Didn't you say it's free?
Fare free.
But you can give tips to your wonderful driver.
Yes, absolutely. The tip jar is on there. The drivers will certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, good. And one of those drivers is my boy, Nick Stahl. I'm on the Ephraim Volunteer Fire Department with him, so I got to hook him up and try and drum him up a few
there
extra
you go.
tips.
Shout out to Nick.
Yeah, so good job. That's a very exciting thing. See, you guys are very, very cutting edge with your ideas. Always interesting things going on in Sister Bay. I love that about you. In Fish Creek at the Door Community Auditorium, they're always bringing us some really, really quality musical acts and comedians and other things. And, well, let's check out what's going on with the 2019 main stage season, shall we? They call it some of Door County's best stargazing happening indoors. Lyle Lovett. The 19th. I don't have a calendar in front of me. Is that Saturday? Is Saturday the 19th?
No, that's Friday.
That's Friday. Okay, Friday is the 19th. Thank you very much. Man, I'm glad I have you here, Miluzka. Yeah, Lyle Lovett and his large band. And unfortunately, this one is sold out, but I want to talk about it anyway because I like to talk about what really great music they bring to the Door Community Auditorium. So hopefully you have a ticket for that one and you're going to go and enjoy Lyle Lovett and his large band. That's interesting because that reminds me of who's the country guy that plays in Sister Bay with his big country unit?
Frank Maloney.
Frank Maloney. He's got his big country unit. Wouldn't it be great if we could get the Lyle Lovett large band and Frank Maloney big country unit all together in one room?
I'm sure Frank would be all for that.
We need a big room.
He'll clear the night if you make it happen.
Yeah, and he's playing regularly, I know, at the Bowl, and that is Industry Night at the Bowl on Sunday nights. You get Frank Maloney and his big country unit outside, outdoor, and then you get some great drink specials if you're in the industry, or just say you're in the industry, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, nod, nod, and then get on that free shuttle that's running around Sister Bay, and that's a nice little day setting up for you on a Sunday. But now back to the Door Community Auditorium. Where was I? Okay, I talked about Lyle Lovett and his large band coming Friday night, and then the Righteous Brothers are going to be on the 22nd. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that Monday?
Good job.
Thank you. I did the math right. The Righteous Brothers, Bill Medley and Bucky Hurd are going to perform at the Door Community Auditorium, the DCA. And then on the 30th of July, bringing it on home, the last band of July. Plenty in August to look forward to, but I'll finish with this one. Rising Appalachia. Now, that is a show I'm looking forward to seeing. The last one I saw was Amos Lee, and that was awesome. It was so good. Man, he's a funky dude. Look up, child. Yeah, the windows have been rolled down ever since for moi. So, what else did I want to talk to you about? Oh, I was talking about how cutting edge you are and how you're always doing different things in Sister Bay that really excite me. And this one specifically hits me right in my wheelhouse and trips my trigger because I am a huge pickleball fan and player. I love pickleball. I got going just a few years ago, and now I'm hooked. I play as much as I can, wherever I can. I do a lot of playing at the Door County YMCAs. There's a very good scene at both of those Ys. We play up at the Northern Door Program Center, and then we play down south at the Sturgeon Bay YMCA. And now I've got it on good authority that you can play pickleball in Sister Bay.
Absolutely. So over at the sports complex, which is just at the end of Mill Road, the village recently resurfaced the tennis courts. And while they did that, they also painted official lines for pickleball courts. So there are now nets out there and painted lines, perfectly new this spring to use for anyone. So it's free to go ahead and use it at any time. But if you wanted to reserve it, you can also do that for a small fee at the village admin office.
And I have done that. I've gone that route because I wanted to make sure that we could play, because I'm bringing all of my pickleball friends to Sister Bay, and we're going to play on Saturday morning from 9 to 11, and maybe longer if people want to keep playing, but that's the official time. So I've already reserved the court. Come and join us and get in on the action. And yes, I've had the opportunity, the good fortune to already do a little playing pickleball there, and that court, the surface, the nets, it is dialed in. It is so awesome. Thank you. On behalf of all the picklers out there, Miluzka, this is a very nice thing you've done. And I am hoping to get a regular Saturday morning thing going and make it, some little fellowship going on, not just pickleball, because it's a very social group.
Yeah, well, I had no idea a year ago how big pickleball was. I mean, now I'm well aware that it's the fastest growing sport in America. It's a pretty big deal. But we have visitors who, of course, can't play a game by themselves. So I think having the get-together that you're going to have weekly is going to be awesome. I think it'll be a great opportunity. And we really have to give a thank you to Sharon Daubner, because she was really the driving force behind bringing it to our attention that, hey, we should really get some pickleball nets and courts, because people need a place to play.
Yeah, Sharon's a cool lady. And in fact, the one time that I've played, I just walked over there. I was at the ball game at the sports complex watching the Bays dismantle Institute in a game recently.
Go Bays.
Yeah, it was a great game. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty emotional. Everybody had Bunda on the back of their jersey because it was the Kenan Bunda Memorial Game. And they really stepped up and won one for Kenan. He was a really cool guy. We miss him. And yeah, so while I was there watching that game, I walked over because I had heard about the new pickleball courts. I wanted to check them out. Well, Sharon and a couple of her homies are there playing. They had 3 ladies there, and so they lent me a paddle. I even played a game with them because that's the way pickleball is. You just mix and mingle. You jump in, you jump out. And so, yeah, I got to see Sharon in her element, and she did do a great job there.
Yeah, so thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon. Well, let's finish, Miluzka, by talking about Sister Bay on the water, under the stars, concerts and movies in the park. This is a really fun thing to do as well in Sister Bay. I've enjoyed some of these myself. In fact, last summer, I was introduced to Hillbilly Casino one night. I accidentally rolled up and listened to some of that show, and I'm going back because they're coming again, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, they're one of our bands that people just absolutely love, and they wait for them to come back every year. So they're returning this year. It's going to be on Wednesday night, July 24th, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. So that's when all our concerts are, Wednesday at 6 p.m., but that'll be on the 24th. So we'll see you then.
I'm bringing my whole family, and it's going to be a big group because this is leading up to that aforementioned wedding. So I'm going to be the big shot and say, hey, we got to go see Hillbilly Casino. They're just so cool. They're kind of Stray Cat-like. They got that cool lead singer.
Oh, he's got the whole look, the hair, the moves. He's got everything.
He got moves like Jagger. That dude, right?
Yeah.
And he jumps up on this box.
I mean, they really put on a show. And I mean, you can't ask for a better space to be in. Or it's right on the water. As the show starts to end, the sun starts to set. It's beautiful.
And then the movies crank up, what, Sunday night?
Yep. So on Sunday nights, and actually this coming Sunday after the brick party, you can head on over to the pavilion and see Incredibles 2 is the movie that we're showing this Sunday.
What a perfect day for a family to go and play with Legos and then go see a family fun movie right there on the water. that is the kind of stuff that you'll journal about someday when you're older, right?
Yeah, well, that's the fun part of what we do is we're here to help create those memories.
Well, thank you for creating a wonderful memory for me and spending this time with me here in Studio B doing Beyond the Board. Miluzka, how should people find out about anything they want to know about Sister Bay but we're afraid to ask?
Well, if you want to know anything about Sister Bay, you can just call us. That's the easiest way. I mean, we do have a website, come to sisterbay.com, but really, we'd love to hear from you. Just give us a call. It's 920-854-2812.
Operators are standing by.
Yes.
Are they?
Live people.
Except not right now because you're in here with me, but maybe you've got Louise back there covering the phones.
We have staff. We're in the visitor center. You can talk to Marge or Kathy. They know way more than I do.
Oh, we'll talk to Marge. Marge is not a name that's quite as exotic as Miluzka, but Marge is pretty too.
But Marge knows way more.
And it also starts with an M. So there you go. Yeah, Sister Bay Advancements Association people, they got it going on in Sister Bay. And that's going to be it for another Beyond the Board. Don't forget about that block party in Sister Bay. So, thanks everybody for checking out the Beyond the Board podcast, a deeper dive on all the fun things to go and do and see and the people to know like Miluzka. Thank you again to her for spending time with me here in Studio B. So get out there, get after it, and have a good time.